Hello everybody, today I'm gonna be showing you how to carry a jungle with Vi. Very strong champion, it always has been, but right now in the meta tank it fits more than ever. Yet she's a little bit underrated. Players have been prioritizing Amumu, Gragas, Hecarim, Sejuani a lot, and they kind of have forgotten what Vi is capable of. She has a lot of CZ mobility, she's really good in the jungle, she can be extremely tanky, and her passive just shred the armor of any tank. And if you combine that with the tankiness and the armor shredding of a BlackCleaver plus the cooldown, so you can use your abilities more often, you're just gonna have a very strong champion in the early, mid and late game. And that's what we're about to see right now, how good she is. You're gonna be able to shred the armor of the enemy tanks, so your AD carry can deal a lot of damage, and you can also use your 2 gap closers, your Q and your ultimate to zone the enemy carries and win team fights. So I'm gonna put in the description below, I'm gonna put the building path, masteries and runes. I kind of build around utility, so it's good if you check that out. Alright, so let's get into the game. I'm gonna scroll a little bit, I'm gonna speed it up. Alright, so you start jungle right above. Usually when I'm not this low, I like to go into the crab for vision control, but I'm too low this time. I don't want to see Maokai. I don't want to be involved in any type of fight right now, so I move to freaking birds. So strong. Finish them off. Alright, then I go to the mid lane, see if I can gank. It's said I don't think I can pull a gank off, so I just leave a ward for Fizz. And I was thinking of backing here, but then I realized like, oh nope, bot lane is going too aggressive, so I think I can pull a gank off. Now usually people would like stop and click the ward off. I don't do that because this is gold server elo. People is not really aware of the map, so you can just go ahead and gank. I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna see you, so yeah. Roll the clip, Q, very simple. She should have flashed there, but well, she didn't. Now Twitch has the stacks on her, so I decided to flash. Twitch can finish her off. Thresh no exhaust. Now that's 2 assists, 1 kill, 400 gold on our AD carry. If he is good enough, he can snowball the lead, and Balin will be just fine. Khaleesi's gonna lose a lot of experience and gold from that. So good point. Good point there. Alright. After that, you should go back and buy. I usually buy a lot of vision, a pink ward or a green ward, but I didn't have money this time, so I just go ahead and do my blue buff. And I'm thinking of ganking mid and get that Fizz going, so we will have our AD carry in our mid lane fed. Now there's 2 types of junglers. There's the jungler that likes to get fed and carry everybody, or at least some of the players in the game. I like more to carry in a different way. I like to get my lanes fed, so they will be able to carry along with you. Now I'm on my way to that mid lane. Now try to Q, so it goes away. I see him warding the bush. I decided to leave some vision for my lanes. It's always good to have some vision there so they can avoid the ganks. So I try to stay away from that ward, and I stand here. You see that ward? I saw him putting it there, so I know that I shouldn't gank through the bush. I stay here for like 10 seconds or 15. You might say that it's a waste of time, but I was waiting for Zed to use his flash, and Fizz told me, I'm sorry, his shadow, and Fizz told me he didn't have flash, so I just decided to wait. And as soon as he uses his shadow, who was that for me? Challenging Smite, Armor Shred, Bar with the Wisdom. Alright, so now we have a kill on Fizz, we have a kill on Kalista, and we have a 3,000 gold lead. Now a 3,000 gold lead, how is that? 6 minutes in the game. It's a really good lead. Keep in mind that you have to take care of your lanes, like treat them as if they were babies. You have to ward for them, you have to ping a lot if you have to, you have to keep vision by wards for them, kill this crap for them, always keep them alive so the enemy is not gonna be able to snowball on the mid-late game. So this is pretty much for the early objectives of the game. Oh, also remember to push lanes for your teammates. It's gonna help them push the turrets and get those early turrets. Alright, now we are 9 minutes into the game. I'm looking for starting to take turrets and hopefully your first dragon. If you can get a dragon before the 10-minute mark, it's pretty good. Alright, so I'm level 5, I'm looking for that level 6 so I can start locking enemies down, the high priority targets. Alright, I push these, go back to my jungle. Clean this. Need to hit level 6 as soon as possible. Alright, I hit level 6. I can go do my red buff. Real quick. I'm so close to finishing that Cinderhulk. Oh, and for objective control, I bought a pink and a green ward. So it plays a pink there. And I'm looking for the right spot to place the green ward. I saw Maokai nearby. He's close to the area. So I should stick to bot lane for now. I don't want them to be outnumbered. I want to be able to counter gank. So I'm leaving and I see the lantern, so I was like, oh, I have to go back. Luckily our Twitch is fed, so they can take Thresh first before something bad happens. And then I lock Kalista down, deal some damage, force the flash. Now she can't stall us from taking the turret or dragon, so we help Twitch push this so he can take the turret. So we go start pushing the turret. That's what we want right now. That's our objective. Alright, so we take this and we want to harass this Maokai so he's not able to get close enough to try to steal dragon. We just want to take objectives as safe as possible. You always want to do that, so always ward, harass enemies, or make sure that they are dead before you take those objectives. So we go ahead and take dragon very fast. Now the gold lead we have is 5,000 gold. At this point it's very hard for them to come back if you just keep snowballing that lead, using that gold, buying the right items and taking the objectives at the right time and forcing them to fight. Because as long as you have better items and you pick the right fights, there's no way that they can come back from that. And that's how you start closing the game. Don't let the enemy stall the game. Usually in low elo games, silver, gold, bronze, the enemy is able to stall the game long enough because you are not good enough to close it, that they buy the items and now you're in trouble. Don't let them buy the items, just close the game. Alright, now some situations where Vi is very useful. Let's see, another clip right here. Alright, so here said ult onto Fizz, and we decided to just go and help and kill whoever is nearby. I don't know why they're trying to do this when they're behind and they see us around, but anyways, Fizz trying to chase Kalista, almost gets killed. I jump onto Kalista, she dies before I can even kill her. Then I Q onto Maokai, Maokai is dead, and then we almost killed this Zed. Well, not almost, but we are able to harass him just enough. And yeah, we push turret, and that would be more objectives. Punish your enemy every time you can. If you kill someone, get an objective. And here, 30 minutes into the game, 5v5. Twitch is coming, and Twitch made a mistake here. He ignored Mundo. He kind of went to ham into the middle of the fight, and he gets caught by Maokai. And at this point I decided to not peel for him because I had Kalista at the very back doing a lot of damage to me, and also Zed. So I decided to lock Kalista down so Brand and Fizz are able to deal damage. And here I pretend to leave the fight, but then I flash in, lock Kalista again. Red Buff is gonna finish her. Brand and Fizz just dealing a lot of damage in the back line, and yep, I kinda weighed the decisions, the choice. Should I peel for Twitch? If I peel for Twitch, Kalista probably would have killed me, and I decided to just leave Twitch. That said will have killed him either way, and trade 1 or AD carry for 5 of them. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, subscribe, hit the like button, comment what would you like to see next, what role, what champion, even crazy stuff, AP, I don't know, whatever it is. Just comment below and I'll show you. Thank you very much.